Hey Yagmer, welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Yagmer? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Yagmer. All right, so Source, let's get some messages for collective. You doing well? That's good, Yagmer. All right, so let's get some messages for collective, Source. Messages for collective. Ooh. Just a little side note. All right. So they got peace and harmony, indecision, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So maybe some of you are kind of in this kind of limbo period where you're just kind of like allowing things, maybe being more spontaneous is kind of what I'm getting there. All right, so Source, messages for collective. Messages for collective, Source. Ooh, climbing the ladder towards success. Dealings or relationships with an older man. Is that Source? Okay. Good advice from a wise person. Yeah, okay. Ooh, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Nice. Source is neither male nor female. Just a little joke. Let's see. We got ladder. Okay, so we got climbing towards success. A ladder firmly planted in the ground stretches all the way to the sky. Oh, Father Sky, maybe even. Yeah, so yeah, I could get some advice. Father Sky or someone that is older or wiser here. Very interesting because you got the owl here as well. Even though the sun is shining, the sky is dotted with small white clouds. This card shows that you're climbing towards success in some aspect of your life, but the clouds symbolize temporary problems that you will have to overcome first. So a path with money is waiting for you to find it, right? There is a money path here. Yeah, I'm really cold meeting him. He does look a little, but he does look wise though. He does look wise. Yeah, so I do see like you're grounded like firmly with the ladder, and you are climbing towards success, but there are temporary problems that you have to overcome first. And maybe you get some advice from someone older. It doesn't have to be a man. It can be spirit guide. It can be if you connect to the term like Father Sky, it can be Father Sky because just like you're climbing the ladder towards the heavens. Let's see. Older man. Yeah, an older man is shown. This indicates that you will have important dealings or relationship with an older man during the time frame indicated. However, the symbol does not indicate whether the older man is a friend or foe, or whether the relationship will be of a romantic, financial, or social nature. So this person says, I think you're going to get good advice either about someone that you're dealing with, that you're having challenges with, or the situation as you're finding this path to money, right? Good advice from a wise person. An owl sits on a tree branch silhouetted against a full moon. Its wise eyes observe everything that is happening around it. This card advises you to take note of some good advice that will be given to you by someone you respect and who is well informed. This advice can only help you. Ah, yeah. That's right. So let's pull some like clarifies here using this deck. Right, source. What's this? I don't think that's it. Okay, so not tied to one location here. Oh, you have, you're independent, yeah, and who is unapologetically themselves. You have this inherited power about you that you've had since birth. We did see like allowing, kind of like allowing yourself to kind of explore or wander here. We did see that. So I do feel that you're valuing experiences over possession. There's this freedom. You are on a quest, right? You're on a quest with this like inherited power that you do hold. Hey, Kaylee, welcome in. Some of you could be doing research online with digital nomads. Maybe doing research online as well. Kind of navigating distractions as well. Carrying with you only that which you need as you're climbing towards success. Like you have like an idea in mind here is what I'm getting. Some of you are in school. That backpack. Let's see. Yeah, maybe some of you having changes in career, right? Maybe this older man is helping you, or this older man is involved somehow in your career. That's gonna help you like make steps or choices that you need to make. Itinerary, kind of give you some advice, but I do see wanting a new path and going after it. Some of you may be changing career, you know, and landing something else better. Maybe this older man is in relations to that. Path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay. This is owl. Territorial. The owl and the cat. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you need better boundaries. Yeah, no people pleasing due to fear of conflict. Yeah. Because there's something new you're working on. There's some sort of life changing moment ahead, but you have to have strong boundaries, and that's somewhat part of the advice. Territorial. It's like you're defending what's yours. Overcome a fear of loss here. Because we did see the wind chimes as like peace and harmony. The owl and the cat, very interesting. It's like you may get some advice about things to look out for along your journey here. Let's see, like with this cosmic creatures, like an animal that represents you at this point in time. And then we'll move on to the astrology deck and get just some more advice. Okay, Kaylee, I can get you after collected. So what's an animal that represents the collective at this point in time, Source? The rooster. Very interesting. Owl, cat, rooster. Alligator. Yeah, you're waiting for these opportunities so you can strike, you know? Let's see, rooster for collective. I haven't pulled this one yet. wake up call, pride, and routine. I'm going to put that right there. That's collective. Did you? Oh, interesting, Yagmer. Rise and shine. The familiar cock-a-doodle-doo of a rooster is a call of a new day with an internal clock that is attuned to the natural rhythms of the earth. The rooster can be depended on to alert its surroundings to the arrival of a dawn, a fresh start filled with possibility. The rooster is not afraid to claim its day. Very interesting. That's part of the territorial. Claim the day. Conquer the day. And you shouldn't be either. Call your desires into existence and repeat them over and over again until this becomes second nature. So you're like reprogramming your thoughts today. Some of you are really manifesting here. The rooster is all about building habits and routines that best suit you, even if you're a night owl. Look at all this synchronistic energy here. When the rooster appears, it can also be a wake-up call that you're not living up to your full potential. Seize the day. Everyone has the same number of hours in a day, but it's what you do with your time that makes the biggest difference. Take pride in your actions and be bold. Your desires would not be yours if they were not meant for you. Ah, interesting. We have a tea leaf in the floor. What is this tea leaf in the floor here? Yeah, keep your life in balance. Yeah, so you're balancing out healthy routines. Card represents you as the rooster. You're also like you're waking up, maybe you've had wake-up call. These temporary problems you're going to overcome by keeping your life in balance and building healthy routines and healthy thoughts as you're manifesting this change, because there's a path with money waiting for you to find it. You're on the road to success here. Let's see. So, Source, tell me more about this for collective. Skills. It's all about partnerships, contracts, making agreements within yourself, taking with you on your journey only the things that you need. Digital nomad, valuing experience over possessions. Yeah. It's all about experience. What else for collective, Source? Seize the day. Collective's about seizing the day today. What else for collective, Source? Oh, it was reversed, but I have the deck upside down. We got Black Moon Lilith and Mystery. Wow, that is about rebellion. That is about rebellion here. What we got on the bottom deck here? We got Moon Soul, Mind, Virgo, Soul. Yeah, so you're learning a lot. Being mindful of your thoughts, doing research, change in routine, but you're building healthy routine. Going after what truly calls to you with the soul. Listening to your intuition. Black Moon Lilith, very interesting for collective today. I wouldn't mess with collective today. I would not mess with collective. Okay, we got Black Moon Lilith today. Yeah, it's time to be careful. Think of what might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. But I'm getting more rebellion with collective with this card, but we're going to look further into it. Because the astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents soul expansion. We did see the soul card and cosmological awareness, the force in aloneness, and the path of the individual. Yeah, the digital nomad. Black Moon Lilith is a dark goddess. She is the ghost to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. The name Lilith means screech owl or night hag. How synchronistic is this reading? This is kind of crazy. So that's Lilith here. This can represent many things, but it's kind of interesting that's coming through. Yeah, some of you could be a bit territorial, maybe over someone in your life that's kind of going through changes as well. But you got to keep your life in balance here. That's for some, and you're more about freedom because you are on a quest here. Okay, let's see what else comes through. Lilith is the ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. Stories of Lilith appeared around 5,000 years ago in the area of Sumeria, where she was said to have been a handmaiden to Inanna, the queen of heaven. However, most of us recognize Lilith from the Hebrew myth as the first wife of Adam. Lilith also appears in folklore medieval Judaism as a rebellious first wife who refused to submit to Adam and, enraged, fled to the Red Sea, an area of mystery and danger. There, Lilith procreated with other spirits, giving birth to demons. Later, Lilith became a succubus, appearing to men at night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency. But throughout the ages, Lilith was demonized. She was the first spiritual upstart. But in recent years, her status has changed. Lilith is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. Yeah, because we did get, like, you were born with this innate strength, like, within you. These gifts that you were crowned with. When this card turns up during a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as a dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization. So I need to keep in balance here. Lilith represents a refusal to submit. So it's not a good time to give in, even when the path seems a rough one. Yeah, so keep moving forward here. Don't give in. Don't submit to fear. Dimming your light. None of that. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith energy is muteness and aloneness. Lilith is a subdued power and complicated magnetism. Lilith remains awake while the rest of the world is asleep. Some of you are night owls for sure. Some of you come awake and more creative at night. And so I think with the scales, it's like being mindful of your own unique cycles and rhythms. Some of you are very creative at night, or, yeah. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy, or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling you're waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information, so the facts are hidden or mysterious. Something stalks. You feel it. But Lilith is sharp. She knows. She senses. She processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or a dangerous enemy. Through Lilith, we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness. There is the moon behind the owl, the silhouette of the moon, the beauty in the darkness. As long as we keep our demons in check and under our rule. Yeah, some of you. Complicated circumstances. This is the Queen of Swords, the corresponding tarot card. Yeah, there's mystery, revolt, erotic obsessions, the Witch's Wand of Power. Outsmarting the opposition. Yeah, you're going to outsmart the opposition. Whatever this challenge, these temporary problems are, you're going to win. What survives and what stays alive. Creativity. Pausing to rest before the next. The balancing of karma. Rooster, screech owl. Very interesting. It's all about rebellion, female rebellion. A rebellion in general. Seize the day. Do not submit. Yeah, the rooster is not afraid to claim its day. Call your desires into existence and repeat them over and over again until this becomes second nature. Yeah, it's like you're realizing, like, I haven't been living to my fullest potential because you were born with this innate gift. It's about taking pride in your actions and being bold. Claiming what's yours. Let's look at this bottom card, the Moon Soul. Yeah, corresponding tarot card is the High Priestess. What does your gut say? This card is all about mystery, feeling, and hidden messages. The intimate side of who we are. The moon represents security, the home we grew up in, the need to hide away and recoup our energies. It's the female principle that is darkly moist and yielding. So the moon can signify a relationship with our mothers as well as pregnancy. It also signifies our grandmothers and even old age. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness. Yeah, so you're overcoming the shyness. The moon shows how we respond emotionally and what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret and also memories from who we were in past lives. The moon is our most innermost self. About this matter, do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. Yeah, you may be going through fluctuations in your life because the moon signs change every 2.5 days. Ooh, it can be indicative of future fame, governing the messes, what is likely to be popular. Yeah, I think what's lurking is like these emotions here where you want to do things that are safe because you're sensitive. You're very like sensitive and tuned here. You must gauge any feelings for entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you're also dependent on how others are responding to you now. The arts and helping professions suit you. Well, you could do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counseling. Yeah, it's a good time to rely upon your imagination and pay attention to your dreams, especially with this card here. Very rebellious collective. I love it. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems because something is being obscured. You may feel you have lost your direction or that you don't have all the information to go forward. That's part of the clouds. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth of any situation. Substance abuse issues may touch your life, not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise and there may be feelings of paranoia. We love our moon though. She makes us feel safe. So someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. After all, the moon tells us to hang on, oftentimes after we should have released things from our lives or just given up. But no, the moon chimes in, hang in there, you'll win sooner or later. But it's important now not to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, with the moon card, deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now. It's a good time to open your mind to visions. Yeah, you're expanding your awareness here, as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition, finding your feminine side and bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds. When you think of the moon card, think mystery, birth, tribes, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life, and any romance that starts now may be strange yet compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours. Pay close attention to the energies that swirl around. It's a good time to rely upon your guts. Yeah, you may be going through situations where you feel maybe shy or a little awkward, but you're very creative and you're very intuitive. But I feel like you're going to be finding closure as you're moving forward. As you're being spontaneous and living in the moment, seizing the day, and not submitting to fears, not submitting to projections that were placed upon you or other people's beliefs. This is all about you and what you feel, your innermost self. Does that resonate with collective for today? Yeah, don't act out of like fear of loss or not being enough, because you're more than enough. Here, very interesting. Okay, so let's look at career now, because like, let's see what comes through with career, because that was, put these cards up here. And then we'll look at love, because I did feel like love was coming through as well. Okay, so let's look at career for collective. So show me career for collective source. Let's hone in. Look specifically at career. For collective. Yeah, independent. That's that Lilith energy. There's the fear. Yeah, the universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. That can help keep things in perspective. Manage your time better or delegate tasks to be more productive. Overcome your fear of success or failure. Don't sabotage your own success. Don't allow your fear make you forget your greatness. Remain positive and on track. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance you desire. That's that Lilith. That's that refusal to submit. That's like not submitting to the fear. That's rebelling against the fear. Some of you are really quite entrepreneurial in mindset here. It says if you're not self-employed, it may be time to have an entrepreneurial mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. But I also feel like this is also you like wanting to venture out, wanting to explore as well with independent. Step outside of your comfort zone a little here. Let's see. Career for collective source. Yeah, a new job of some kind is coming your way or you're going back to work. Career in construction, maintenance, or any kind of labor work could be for you, but your dependable and loyal nature will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Yeah, get your message heard, get noticed. You have much to share with the world. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. Things may be unclear. They're wanting you to prepare for the unexpected. It doesn't say it's going to happen, but just be prepared for the unexpected. Maybe save some finances and deal with things head on and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens, yeah? Oh, mechanic and crafter. Oh, you're getting angelic help. Elevate your awareness. That's it, Lilith. And think bigger if you want different results. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. See, you're working hard here. Some of you could consider careers mechanic, automotive, aerospace, repair technician. But you do have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. That's that rebellion, not submitting to fear. There's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed with your hands. You're quite talented, something with your hands here. Consider careers doing homemade items or some kind of craft project. And think of ways to generate money that no other has done before, or try something new. Yeah. A past mistake might have left you a little insecure. But learn from this mistake and let it go. You will get through it. Because this situation will be resolved and healed. Some of you may be in medical field, massage therapy, or healing work. But it is time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. Yeah, because this is a time to trust in the universe. There is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe. And pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. There's progress here. Trust your instincts. Trust the universe. Yeah, trust your instincts. Your instincts is going to guide you away from this fear. There's an abundance here. You're nurturing something. Success is going to find you. Yeah, you're being asked to be a team player. So maybe collaborate with others, learn from others, reconsider a decision when it comes to nurturing something, because success is going to find you. Spend more time with your inner child and reconnect with that young curiosity. Yes, your patient, nurturing, and warm nature will make you a great caregiver or parent. Don't forget to nurture and treat yourself while you work hard towards your goals. That's very important. Hey, Crystal, welcome in. Okay, Crystal, I got you. I can get you this live too if you want. Yeah, don't settle. I do see you like bossing up here. And something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. Like there's something that you've done that you can learn from here. Something that was seen as a mistake, something that you can learn from. And you could like be drawing upon these old skills that you've had before. But some of you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. And I do see partnerships, building relationships that can help you increase your profits, maybe with that older man that can offer some advice that came through. And you may receive money or an offer from someone you know. Yeah, think of ways to generate money no other has done before, or try something new. Maybe incorporating some of your skills that you have already. Something you've done in the past that worked, that you've had some success with. Yeah, you're manifesting. Yeah, it's like you have to be realistic with your vision and be persistent. Yeah, with your manifestation, again, like you're dreaming big, you're thinking big, which is good. Perhaps your vision is big, but it may require a plan and need more careful thought. You're being persistent. Hard work is required. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. This is you're unhappy with your income but too scared to make any changes. You can have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Some of you can. But I feel like you're manifesting here. You have all the tools you need. Good fortune is coming soon. So I feel like you're kind of, some of you are staying where you're at and manifesting here, revising a vision, working through things, because you're stepping into the more of this entrepreneurial mindset. See what comes through with this deck for career. I haven't tried this deck for career yet. Let's see. Yeah, like give yourself freedom to feel, act, or choose. Yeah, no longer needing outside approval, emotional liberation, the collective belief. I think that's like your entrepreneurial mindset here. Yeah, don't allow fear too. Don't allow yourself to be complacent. Be inhibited. Yeah, that's like Lilith. Yeah, don't allow your fear here. Give yourself permission to explore. Okay. So let's look at love here. Let's use this deck. Wait, first, let's look at this deck here, and let's just get another kind of general overview. We do 9-card spread. So source, this is the Ascending Life Oracle. It's really good for like generals. So source, let's do a little more here. 9-card spread for collectors before we look at love. Though this may talk about love as well. Yeah. Oh, you're manifesting, yeah? Taking a risk, yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, some of you are being really active online or you're doing research. And I do feel like you are going to find key, finding solution, living your best life, not settling for a bad match. Could be working in silence as you're making progress here, the start of something bigger, gradually building upon success. Yeah, you maybe feel like things are kind of up in the air. There's that clouded energy, you could be uncertain about something in your life, but I do see that you are manifesting. Your manifestation is close. You are getting more of what you want because you really need to see things from a higher perspective and listen to your heart as you nurture this new energy and following your curiosity. And you are going to receive clarity, if not already. Problems will be resolved because you're getting out of your comfort zone here. Adventure does await as you're drawing that in. You're very drawn to stepping outside of your comfort zone. You know what's beyond it. But you may feel that you have too many things going on at once or have too many options, which makes you feel blocked, right? But I do feel that you're working on experimenting and trying new things. Like you're willing to try new things and explore possibilities. Some of you are good with children, or this is something new that you're kind of working on. Like you're trying to find this, you're kind of trying to melt the ice with something in your life here. And you just may feel like maybe a little bit of lack of focus or direction, but I feel like you're building these routines with that rooster and overcoming that fear of success or failure. And it's really helping you to not feel so fragmented because again, some of you have really big visions, but they just need a plan and it's just more careful thought. Like We saw the itinerary, so getting advice and also kind of laying out like maybe a step-by-step process of where you are, where you want to be and how can you get there? Kind of like filling in those gaps. Make it achievable. Only carry with you what you need. Try to keep it simple. Just give yourself that permission to explore. There's nothing wrong with exploring and kind of trying new things. All right, so let's see. What does collective need to know about the person they're dealing with, Source? And romantic love. Fallen angel. You may have fallen from a lover's pedestal. Perhaps he or she had unrealistic expectations. I realized you were only human. And this can be reversed as well. Yeah, missing a spark. A love interest isn't feeling a spark. Maybe there used to be one, and it can be rekindled. If there never was one, it may be time to move on. The collective, the person they're dealing with. Collective needs to know in regards to the relationship, the person they're dealing with. Ready to try again. You reconnect with a lover. Amends are made after a quarrel. You love one another enough to try to work things out. Yeah, but waiting for a change, it's time to stop waiting for a change that never comes. You can't force a love interest to change. Perhaps it's time to change your focus. What else with the person they're dealing with, Source? They need to know. Oh, you stop. You're letting someone use you. Making excuses for this won't bring you closer to finding love. It will only leave you feeling devalued. Bounce. Your love interest may bounce back and forth between casual lovers or between you and someone they can't forget. Yeah, that's that Lilith energy. It's like, don't submit. Like you may be feeling a bit scorned here. Keep your demons in check. But I think it's about doing what's best for you with that Lilith, you know? Embracing your freedom, connecting with that feminine force within you. You can connect with your power and empower yourself. Yeah. The person they're dealing with. Yeah, boundaries required. They're holding back. A clear line needs to be drawn in this connection. Yeah, emotional withdrawal. They are distancing themselves emotionally. They are resistant to show their true self. A clear line needs to be drawn in this connection. For sure. There's fear of vulnerability. Their hesitation stems from past wounds. Yeah, they drain your energy more than they give. Trust the intuitive nudges you've been receiving. You're the high priestess, you know the answer. Sometimes they may come in and maybe overwhelm you with affection at times, but was it genuine? Because they have fear of vulnerability. Yeah, they may have feelings, but yeah, they're withdrawn. They hold back to avoid being hurt. They have fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of rejection. Yeah, they have feelings, but they're afraid to reveal them. Um yeah, so you need some boundaries here. Okay, let's see. Let's look at new love. All right. So what can you show us about new love? You may reunite with a lost love. Though years have passed, this person still thinks of you. Perhaps he or she finds you on the web or other means of tracking you down. Star-crossed lovers, you may attract a relationship which you'll both want to be together, but it seems blocked from happening. It could just be a case of bad timing. Let's see. You may meet someone new who accepts you for who you are. You may find yourself open, honest, or loving in ways you never felt comfortable before. But try to work on overcoming your fear of rejection or the tendency to sabotage or run from relationships when you feel insecure, restless, or afraid of getting hurt. Let's see. Yeah, lessons in expression. You may meet someone new who'll challenge you to express yourself and your feelings. Again, back to that Lilith energy. You're empowering yourself. If you hold yourself back, an opportunity for love may slip away or fail to actualize. Visualize blue skies. Visualize the love you want to attract and what it would feel like to have it grow and mature. Doing this will help you more than focusing on your fears and what you seek to avoid. So what does collective need to know about this? Timing is important. Got 4 to 5 years on the bottom of the deck, but we'll see. It's collective, so timing is important. Yeah, remember the star-crossed energy? Yeah. Be careful. You might have a few love interests. Yeah. Trust your intuition. Choose wisely here. Two wanted to come out. Group setting, one night stands. Don't obsess over it. Okay. May meet them in a group setting, or I don't know, maybe you have connection with them in such a way. I don't think this is like an orgy or something like that. I mean, could be, but I don't think so. But maybe you meet them like in some sort of group setting, or you connect with them in some sort of group setting. Let's get another one there. Or maybe some sort of group, like social group, like Facebook or something like that. A series of flirtations, yeah. Be more easygoing. Yeah, it could be like a series of flirtations, Like you could be flirting with each other. Maybe connecting like within a group or something like that. These cards can be quite interesting sometimes. Okay. All right, so we're going to move to the paid readings here. Okay, Kaylee, are you here? Okay, what's your question, Kaylee? Yeah, let's see. Mark's energy. All right, so what's Mark's overall energy towards Kaylee? Hey, High Priestess. What's Mark's overall energy towards Kaylee? Source. He's willing to fight for connection. 7 of Wands. Yeah, he's got some anxiety. It's past hang-ups keeping him stuck here. So he's trying to heal. He's trying to work through things with the Hermit energy. He may be really focused on career and finances with the King of Pentacles, but he's trying to be grounded, kind, considerate, in control as much as possible. He does enjoy spending time with you. King of Pentacles is like Taurus energy, enjoying the luxuries of life, good food, good people, good company, stuff like that. Hey, High Priestess, I can get you after Crystal. So he's trying to work through these fears here. 7 of Wands. And be grounded. What is Mark's feelings for Kaylee? He feels a bit restricted. You got more King energy. He does feel a soul bond to you and a lot of passion, you know. And he may feel like the connection can move really quickly with the Priestess 8 of Wands. So he's trying to kind of keep things in control, not let them move too quickly. Though he does feel it, he feels like it. It's like he's a scared. He's scared of losing himself in the connection so quickly. Is kind of what I'm getting. So he's kind of restricting himself in this way, trying to master this energy with the King of Wands there. But he does feel a soul bond to you, and there's a lot of attraction as well, a lot of seduction, a lot of sensual energy, a lot of attraction. So he may feel like he's kind of holding back a little bit in that regard as well, like he kind of has to. What's Mark's intentions with Kaylee? Four Swords. Trying to overcome his fears here to allow for a breakthrough. Yeah. Trying to overcome his fears and not lash out of fear. So he can learn how to roll with the punches, basically with the Wheel of Fortune here. So he can allow for new breakthroughs, new ideas, new ways of looking at the situation. He wants to break free. I want to break free. Queen song. He wants to break free, you know. But he might be right now kind of taking some time with the Four Swords. What is Mark's next actions towards Kaylee? Did it? 2. Yeah, yeah, it's like there's communication between you two, maybe some nice communication, Page of Wands, Page of Cups there, where he's kind of becoming a little more playful. You got King of Pentacles, you got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. but he's just I think he wants to make plans here. 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, like, he wants to make plans. He's trying to overcome challenging energies, you know, and just kind of focus on partnership. 2 wants to be partnership, which is weird because it's usually just one person on that card, but yeah. Yeah, he is. He feels like he can just get lost, like, just get carried away, like, he's scared of, putting his toes in the water because he knows he's gonna get swept away, you know? But he doesn't like this, you know? Oh, yeah, he's oh, yeah, he's, he feels soulmate connection, and he's possessive of you as well. He's a little possessive of you, you know? Mm. He's trying to break cycles. It's time to end toxic patterns. Yeah, he's trying. He knows. Yeah, he's got fear of commitment, but he's trying to forgive that. You have rebound energy, but you're like the rebound, you know? But, like, he's trying to break these cycles here. 7 of Wands. He just wants to fight. He wants to try to work through things. Yeah, he's on the fence because of past trauma, but he may overwhelm you with affection. But they're using manipulation to get what they want. It's like he doesn't want to lose you, right? He's trying to break these cycles. So it's like he's wanting to kind of his intentions kind of show you that he's there, that he's interested, kind of overwhelm you with some affection. But at the same time, there's this past trauma that's kind of like keeping him from going all in. So it's like this kind of weird battle he's facing, and it's kind of, it's affecting the connection, but he's trying to open up to the possibility. So maybe just have some boundaries, there because he's still like working through things. Yeah, but you're like the rebound, yeah. Yeah, he could be kind of avoiding. Yeah, it's like he's dodging like conversation, maybe about commitment right now, you know, or about like what's going to happen and all that. It's like he may be dodging certain conversations. Yeah, since 2011, yeah. Yeah. But with it could have really affected him, right? You know? Really, I mean, if he hasn't been in a connection since 2011, like, he must have been really affected by whatever happened, transpired in that connection, I would imagine, you know? But he could be kind of avoiding certain conversations, his next action, but he does want to plan. Um, and he's trying to break cycles here. He's trying to loosen up a little bit, his next action. But he may be, kinda dodging kind of, like, really solidifying something or really going all in, kinda what I'm getting there. Yeah, and he is scared of his feelings for you because he knows, like, if he just it's kinda like a current, like a strong current or something that he's scared if he dips his toes in, he's just gonna, be gone, and that's it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But he's gonna have to really work through that. I think he's trying to, because if he doesn't, whether consciously or not, he can sabotage, you know? Mhm. Mhm. Oh, I try, Haley, I try my best. I do. I try over here. Yeah, because he hasn't made that full decision. But he's not interested in anybody else. But yeah, it's a tough situation to be in, because you wanna wake him up. You wanna shake him and wake him up. You're like, "I don't care about none of that stuff. I just like you." But it's gotta come from him. Looks like he's trying. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, Crystal, are you here? You're welcome. I appreciate you. Crystal's not here and get you High Priestess. Okay, I'm not sure if Crystal's here, Gypsy, so I can get you High Priestess. Oh, it's weird. I don't know why I confuse High Priestess with Gypsy sometimes, but I do. Maybe it's the H, you know? I know. High Priestess, are you here? I like how the cards like really signify her with the High Priestess card. That's really fun. I love it when that happens. There you are, High Priestess. Okay, what's your question? Yeah, it's your turn. Let's see. Oh, let's use this deck. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared to use this deck, but let's see. Okay, let's see. Source, how does High Priestess daughter Sophia feel about High Priestess as a mother? Oh. If I'm not feeling the first card, we're not going to use this deck. But we probably just, even still, we probably just pull a couple cards from this deck here. C7. Oh. Oh, so sweet. Let's see. How does High Priestess daughter Sophia feel about High Priestess as a mother? Oh. Maybe sometimes you can hold unrealistic standards or beliefs. Sometimes you talk a lot. But that you're very valuable. You know, and sometimes your voice, like she hears your voice. Like maybe when she's going to do something or think about something, it's like she hears your voice. Hi, High Priestess. But she feels like you're very valuable to her. She may feel it sometimes, like you're kind of like a helicopter, like you try to protect. It says try to protect someone but ends up hurting them either directly or indirectly. Overprotective. Like sometimes you're like a helicopter mom, you know? You know? And she's like, you know? But that you're very valuable to her. You know? Uncover gem that you're very valuable to her. Yeah, I think it's her. Like she knows your intentions are good. Like sometimes you move in dark, but you live in light intentions. Like your intentions are good. You know? She knows that. She knows that. Yeah, maybe sometimes you kind of maybe sometimes you allow her to learn. Like you allow her to make mistakes. You allow her to learn on her own sometimes, you know? Yeah. But sometimes you be quite persuasive with the pirates. But yeah, she feels like a sense of alignment with you. Like it's easy with you. She feels content. Like there's sweetness in a journey together with you. You know? Like sometimes you two can get along really, really well. And like especially when like sometimes you can be quite spontaneous, yeah. And she's like, man, this is great, you know, like kind of you start living by your own rules or, you know, and she's like, yeah, everything's aligning great, you know, sense of ease and contentment. There's sweetness here. Yeah, you know, and I know you're gonna choose like which ones. Like, I remember it reminds me of the story of like my dad when he was a kid, and I can't believe my grandparents let him do this, but he was he dressed like Superman, you know, and this is probably back in the 50s or whatever. You know, it was different back then, but he was dressed as Superman, and they watched him leap off the banister. Like, they watched him leap off the banister and fall, and they were like, "Well, he won't do that again." So I think it's about, within reason. Maybe they thought it was safe for him to jump off the banister instead of, like, the house or something. It's like, it's better for him to learn this little way, instead of him, like, jumping off the house or something crazy. Yeah. And, she'll understand when she's older. Like, mom's really protected me from a lot of stuff. She taught me a lot. Mom was right about a lot of stuff when I was a kid. And, she'll understand when she's older. Yeah, I think it's that balance, right? I couldn't imagine being a parent and trying to find that balance between, like, letting them self-actualize, like, become their individual selves while keeping them safe. Like, that's gotta be kinda hard, I would think. Yeah. Like, sometimes you're good with negotiation, like, sometimes you negotiate with her. Like, you'll compromise, you know? Like, you're willing to find middle ground and discuss things so you can find an agreement. So maybe she can have cake and eat it too sometimes, you know? Like, she can be a kid. Peter Pan syndrome, like, she can be a kid. Like, you allow her to be a kid sometimes, Like, not sometimes, but you find middle ground where she's still able to be a kid, like, and have fun, and find middle ground. Like, you're willing to negotiate with her in such a way. Like, sometimes you kind of surprise her with things, and she feels like, oh, this is sweet. Yeah. This deck's doing pretty good. Let's see what else comes out here. Sometimes Sometimes she wants to, like, she rebels a little. Sometimes she wants to challenge you at times, you know, because you have this power. So sometimes she might poke the eye of power, like, sometimes she's kind of you know, like, oh, mom, this outdated belief systems, you don't get it or something. I'm gonna go be alone and just kind of heal away from you for a minute. Hmm. I'm getting older now, Ma. You don't understand. I'm 7. 7 years old. I'm almost 8 or something. You know how kids be. She does think you complain about Dad a lot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, no way. At least 7. No. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. She'll understand that when she's older. Yeah, that's something you gotta be strict about. She'll get it when she's older. Like, thank you, Mom, for not allowing me to wear crop shirts when I was 7, you know? Oh, no, she did. Oh, oh, that put you in a bind, huh? She does think, like, you're not happy with Dad. Maybe you complain about Dad, you know? Oh, you did? Okay, good. Did she see him? Okay, good. Oh, so she asked Grandma? Like, you said no, should she ask Grandma or something? Hmm. She does think, like, things are going on with Dad, you know? Like, you cut Dad off, giving Dad cold shoulder, indifferent to Dad, yeah. Yeah, and sometimes, like, she thinks some of the things that you have issues with are frivolous, you know? Like, it's not a real issue, you know? Hey, T, okay. Yeah, she said she wants her family back. Yeah, it's best for Mommy and Daddy to be apart because there's too much yelling. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Shouldn't be doing that. But she feels very valuable to you. Aw. She feels like you're very pretty, too. And that she's got an advantage. She's got an advantage. She's the golden child. She feels like she's the golden child. Like she's the favored one in the family. You favor her. You idealize her. See her as the perfect child. You place her on a pedestal. And sometimes she feels like she's expected to fulfill high expectations sometimes. You know? But she does feel like the golden child. Sometimes she may do things to get your attention. Because sometimes she feels like she's not seen or heard. But she knows that you love her very much. Ah. But she knows that she's loved, you know? But she does try to get your attention sometimes. Whether it's good or bad. But typical 7-year-old high priestess. She does think like you surprise her with fun things and she feels like, oh, that's sweet. Like everything's good. Everything's getting along. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that's part of that pirate where you kind of didn't break the rules, but you kind of like, you know, it kind of broke with the normal routine. Like, hey, you won't go to the jump part, you know? And she's like, oh, that's music to my ears, and that's Sweet Symphony. Yeah. But she knows she's loved. So that's what's important, you know? You can. Okay, Gypsy. You can. Okay, I get you after tea. You're welcome. Crystal, are you here? Crystal's not here and get you, Gypsy. Well, she did say next. Crystal did say next live, so maybe she's intending to return the next time I go live. Or she might pop in later. I don't know. Libra's feelings? Okay, let's see. What's Libra's overall energy towards Gypsy? 5 of Cups. May miss you. Yeah. He's like thinking about the past here, kind of assessing the past. You know, he may miss you with the 5 of Cups. What's the Libra's feelings for Gypsy? Yeah, Gypsy, yeah. Yeah, Page of Swords, yeah. Yeah, he's trying to be grounded, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. And trying to be grounded and kind and considerate, yeah. What's the Libra's feelings for Gypsy? He feels soulmate bond. Could be feeling nostalgic. He does feel a bond. I'm tired of it, Gypsy. Gypsy always gets the wand. Always. I don't even have to read the card. I don't even have to pull cards, Gypsy. I don't have to pull cards. No matter who you ask about, Gypsy always gets the wand. Oh, it's great. Yeah, so he feels attraction towards you, but he's holding back. He does feel a soulmate bond. You have a very special place in his heart, Gypsy, the Six of Cups. He may be missing you, feeling nostalgic here. You know, and though there's attraction, he's trying to make the best choice that's in alignment with everything, with the connection, how he's feeling, and so he just feels this nostalgia, like you're an old friend, that there is passion with, but holding off on that, that you're like an old friend. Six of Cups. What is Libra's intentions with Gypsy? He still thinks about it, by the way. Six of Cups. 7 people in here, 7 likes. Libra's intentions with Gypsy. Yeah, just to keep the door open. Yeah. Yeah, like to be a support. He hides his interest in you romantically, but he wants to keep the door open for friendship and connection. I know, right, Gypsy? Yeah, you wouldn't been able to get rid of him. It would have gotten weird because he would have gotten clingy. He would have gotten so clingy, Gypsy. I don't know if you could handle that because then, like, he would have gotten so sensitive and. Yeah, I think so. You got the Knight of Cups here with the Seven of Swords, right? Yeah, it would have been so annoying. It would have been annoying, Gypsy. So I think you kind of was spared. Because you could just be thinking about something and have a look on your face, and he'd be like, "What? Like, what's that? Or something. Take it personally, and you're like, I was just thinking about, what you were thinking about. Was it someone else or something about me or, yeah. Or you just like be resting, just have a resting bitch face, and he's like, what's wrong with you? You're in a mood. And you're like, I'm just chilling, Yeah, it would have been annoying. What's the Libra's next actions towards Gypsy? King of Wands, be supportive, protective. Like, he does feel a nice soul bond to you, and he does feel like a sensual attraction to you as well. But he feels like that's kind of changed with the Wheel of Fortune. He's in control of it, King of Wands. But he does have compassion and empathy towards you. He feels soul bond. There's like a love here. He truly cares for you. Yeah. And he's got a soft spot for you, but like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna ever, open up in that way. You got the King of Wands here, master that fire, Because again, it's like he doesn't want to cause issues because he does value the friendship. He does value the past, the history between you two. His intention is just to keep the door open, to be a place of harmony with you, you know. And be in control of his passion for the sake of the friendship, that he doesn't want to, like upset you, like what we were saying before. Like he doesn't want it to go south. He doesn't want bad blood between you two. That's what he doesn't want. Yeah, but if he said something, like, then what, Then we just kind of like open up a can of worms that he doesn't know how to put back in the jar, Yeah. Because I don't think he's like he's ready for anything like that, And I think he's just kind of, it's like he wants to keep friendship with you, you know. Yeah, he does carry guilt and regret. He does carry remorse for past actions. Yeah, the silent treatment, and stuff like that. He does carry guilt and regret, past actions. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see, yeah. Yeah. False promises. They say what you want to hear but don't follow through. Yeah, he doesn't want to upset you. There is tension. They may fear upsetting you. They must face their own inner struggles. This connection is here to teach. To teach, not to last. Very interesting. Like he wants to connect with you, be supportive, be friend, but it might be something that he's not able to follow through because he needs to do some shadow work, right? That's something that you don't, that you know, something that you don't, not that you don't know. But he does feel like there was good experiences and challenging experiences. And he doesn't want to upset you. Like he really is loyal to you and he wants to put in genuine effort. But again, it's like he's got to do some shadow work here. Yeah, like he doesn't want to upset you. Like he doesn't like what happened last time or the time before. Like he wants to be of support to you and he is loyal, but like he may not be able to give you that friendship, like talking all the time and connecting and all of that. Like he won't be able to do that. He does have a crush, yeah. But he's got unhealed wounds that affect how he interacts with you. and they're not emotionally invested in a deep way. And I don't know if it's someone else's opinions or affecting some sort of outside influence here. Like it could be like when you connect through a group or something like that. He does have a he does have a crush, but he's not gonna reveal it. Yeah. He hides it, yeah. That's what came through. That's so interesting. That's what came through with the Four of Wands. His intention is not to reveal it, yeah. His intention is not to reveal it. He's hiding it because he wants new beginning. Like not, he doesn't want, you know, that type of connection. He has to do shadow work, so he's not going to reveal it. He's trying to open up for new beginning because he does carry remorse for past actions. You know, the silent treatment and stuff like that. He does feel bad about that, and he wants to like be a support and put in genuine effort, but he may say what you want to hear, but not be able, but he may not follow through, you know? It's a very frustrating situation, Gypsy. It's a little frustrating. Yeah, his next actions, fresh starts on the horizon, whether with or without them. Yeah, fresh start. Yeah, it's like the situational love. Like, if you connect, he'll connect. And he's trying to forgive situation and have a fresh start here, new beginnings, you know. But he may not be able to follow through with it, you know. You know. It's just a little frustrating. But it is nice to know that, you know, he generally cares for you, you know. But I guess that in itself is a little frustrating also. But it's nice to know. T, you spoke with the Aries? Yeah. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to release the frustration. You know, it's like, well, you know, you can't force nobody to do none. And if you try, it's just going to make it worse. It's going to push them away. So, yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. Spoke with R, the Aries, this morning. It's kind of awkward. What to expect from him going forward? Okay, let's see. What can Tia Vet expect from the Aries moving forward? Let's see. What does Tia Vet need to know about connection with the Aries source? What does Tia Vet need to know about the connection with the Aries source? Material loss. A relationship ends, bringing loss. Perhaps an ex wants his or her possessions back, or half of your savings. Find a way to rebuild. Wait, what? I don't know. Maybe that's not. Maybe it's not in this deck. Because I don't think that resonates, does it, T? So maybe you don't have message in this from this deck here. Because that's kind of, that makes sense. So, yeah. Maybe it's not there. So, I'll come back for you another time. Okay. Okay, High Priestess. Yeah, I'll probably hop off and grab something to eat. And I'll be back on later. Okay, High Priestess, I got you. I got you. I'll remember. Okay, High Priestess, be safe. So what can Tia Vet expect from the Aries moving forward? Trying to overcome some confusion. Yeah, he sees you as a star. He's a bit guarded. He may be feeling the awkwardness too, and he feels like maybe issues with trust or insecurities because he sees you as the star, you know? So he's trying to stay balanced and not be too withdrawn, not be too obvious, and just trying to figure things out. It looks like Temperance, Seven of Cups, you know? He's like, okay, let me stay balanced here and let me just see what are my options. What are my options here? What can Tia Vet expect from the Aries moving forward? Yeah, you mirroring, huh? What can Tia Vet expect from the Aries moving forward here? New beginnings. Oh, there's attraction. Yeah, feeling a bit defeated, right? But I do see like shadow work being done and healing as he's kind of getting his confidence back. He's feeling more excited. I think after a period of like trying to work through things, right? It's like he's going to choose what's going to make him feel a little more confident. Maybe he's like, I just got to be more confident in myself here. You know, I got to do things a little differently. Hey, TC. Continue to expect from the Aries moving forward. Yeah, feeling excited, but still maybe holding back some. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. This cards came out again. Yeah, he sees you as like the star. He's a bit guarded insecurities, right? So he's like starting to get excited again. And he might try to flirt and stuff like that, but there's still like a bit of awkwardness or kind of holding back a little. Yeah. There's a lot of attraction. Yeah, he thinks about you. He's kind of feels a connection, and he kind of submits to you in a way. Like he's kind of putting in your hands a little bit. Hey, Randy. What can you expect from the Aries moving forward? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be holding back some, you know. But I do see it's like he's trying to walk away from the awkwardness, so that he can. Oh, and that's just being put in your hands a little bit. Um, because he does want this fulfilling connection, this kind of to experience this personal happiness and this bliss with you. So he's going to try to get the courage. So he may be still holding back some with the strength card. But he does kind of have a soft spot for you. He's going to try to be more balanced. Yeah, he's going to try. He's really excited. Faithful friend, lover, Page of Wands. And he's just kind of trying to remain balanced and in control. Yeah. There's Aries. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his energy is going to soften some, you know, but he may communicate about maybe changes, finding solution with the Three of Cups there, connecting with you in some way. He's going to be very much in control. He's like, no, you know, I'm very much in control, but because he's like, oh, yeah, behind the ears. He's like, wait, no, Emperor. He's going to be like trying to be in control, yeah. He's kind of softening a little bit. That's like what that's saying, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, behind the ears. He's like, wait, Emperor. No. Kind of like a cat. You know how like sometimes cats, you'll pet them and they're loving it and all of a sudden they bite you or something? Kind of what that's given a little, you know? It's kind of repeating itself a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, T. You're welcome. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to hop off and grab a bite to eat, and I will be live again later. And I will see everyone again soon. Oh, because he feels connection. He feels like a camaraderie with you, Gypsy. Called you High Priestess. Yeah, because he's like passionate, you know? Because of the partnership, yeah. And he's like wanting to be kind. He's supportive of you. I will be live again, Ranio. But I'm like starving. And so I will be live again. So make sure you hit the notification because I come live random times. And I'll see everyone again soon. All right, bye guys.